In a state with only 1.3 million people, Portland's 64,000 citizens make it a metropolis. In the 19th century, when trade in Portland was booming, some of the state's oldest banks opened their doors here. And if you know who penned the lines, "Listen, my children, and you shall hear of the midnight ride of Paul Revere," take note that the childhood home of Henry Wadsworth Longfellow is tucked in between modern office buildings. Many of Portland's other former residents ended up with some of the prettiest plots in town. 65,000 people are buried in Evergreen Cemetery, one of the largest publicly owned spaces in the city. And while many famous Mainers have been buried here, the story of one, the 19th century mayor Neil Dow, is infamous. Known as the father of the Prohibition, he managed to ban alcohol from the state, and in 1880 made a run at the White House on a Prohibition ticket. He received just 10,000 votes. But Prohibition was unpopular with much of Portland's working class. After all, Portland was a rum producer, and the city's workers were even allowed rum breaks during the day. There were riots in Portland when the mayor got his way, but chances are a few of the people who are buried here beside him succumbed to his demon rum. At its heart, the city that thrived on fishing and shipping in the 1800s is still a harbor town. Set on a peninsula reaching into Casco Bay, Portland remains, as Longfellow described it, the city by the sea. Today, the harbor that drew English settlers in 1632 still bustles with vessels big and small.